Hi guys, welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Midday Market Mood Check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, every day is a
Yeah.
record high day for the markets, given the fact that the Nifty managed to conquer that 19,800 mark. But however, we are trading way off the day's highs. In fact, 19,750 is somewhere we were at last time I checked. Look at the mid and small cap indices. They have also fizzled out from the day's highs. In fact, they are trading in the red. Nifty Bank, of course, has hit a fresh high as well, but is trading off day's high as well. But important to note that we've seen a large spike in the India VIX
Correct.
index. Yesterday also it was up somewhere around 5%, and even today it's up 5% or thereabouts. So there's a lot of volatility on the street as we touch new records every day. If you look at the sectoral movers, I think it was a Nifty IT pack that was cruising along. Last time I checked, Nifty Bank has bounced back from the day's lows, but other sectors were trading in the red, largely in the red. Realty, auto, all of them were under pressure. And if you look at the Nifty gainers, you have the likes of Infosys ahead of Thursday numbers on Thursday. That stock was top gainer on the index. Aside of that, you have the likes of HCL Tech, Bajaj Auto, Hero Motor. So some of the two wheelers, and of course, Reliance Industries is also on the gaining end. Remember, 20th July 20th is the demerger date for Geo Financial Services that will
Correct.
enter the Nifty temporarily. And of course, NSE and BSE will be holding a special pre-open session in Reliance Industries on the 20th of July. Aside of that, look at some of the other losers on the Nifty. You have the likes of Divi's Lab, Tata Motors extending losses for a second day, Apollo Hospitals, Titan, Britannia. So some of the FMCG names also not doing all that well. Aside of that, on the index, LTI Mindtree reacting to numbers.
Correct.
Numbers were pretty muted, and the exit margins that the company has given is 17 to 18%, and the tone is also pretty cautious in the management con call. They are now, but the street rather believes that achieving double-digit growth may
Yeah.
be challenging in the face of a cut in discretionary spends by its clients. So that stock reacting to numbers. HDFC Bank in the con call had said that it will be focusing on branch and digital expansion, and of course they are aiming for a credit growth of somewhere around 17 to 18%. So that stock was on the gaining end after a 2% spike post earnings yesterday.
Yeah.
Aside of that, Yatin, let's talk about the mid and small cap indices and some of the movers in that end of the markets. A lot of block deals.
Yeah, a lot of block deals, but let's start with the gainers here. We have Mahindra Logistics, that stock is gaining 6%, Poly Medicure, Vaibhav Global, and Havells, other stocks which are really doing well in the market. In fact, Havells is one of the top FNO gainers at this point in time. Stock is up 4%. However, CCL Products is witnessing a strong correction. Yesterday, the stock was down 5%. Today, also down another 6%. Angel One, and ever since the National Stock Exchange has stopped Angel One from onboarding new clients, the shares are down 6.5%, and they continue to fall. JBM Auto and Amara Raja Batteries are the two stocks in the auto ancillary space which are down in trade by nearly 5%. Amara Raja, obviously, there was a 14% equity block deal which happened, post which the shares are facing some bit of pressure. Obviously, this is a clean out block wherein one of the large investors has exited the stock. Demand has been strong, but yes, given the quantum of the shares, which were nearly 14% in terms of size, that stock is witnessing some profit taking. Happiest Minds, after closing the QIP, is witnessing some profit taking. Stock is down 50 rupees, around by about 5%. And on an overall basis, stocks like Allianz Jewelers, Zomato, MapMy India, GSW Energy, stocks which have moved up have been witnessing some correction, and probably that is the reason why the mid cap index is also down,
Yeah.
and the advanced decline ratio is almost 1:2. Just to mention about Ganesh Housing, that stock was up 10% last time when I checked. Very strong quarterly earnings, and the presentation really talks about the real estate plans which have been moving quite fast for the company. Their order booking or the flat booking has been good. So probably stocks like Ganesh Housing are also in focus, moving by about 10-12%.
Right, a couple of other mid caps I want to point out, given the fact that Sheila Foam, of course, it
Yes.
was a money control exclusive, and now it has been confirmed. Sheila Foam has bought Kurlon for 2,150 crore rupees and a 35% stake in Furlenco as well. So it's the second day in the running that the stock is on fire. In fact, today it rallied as much as 15%. It's cooled off from the day's high, but nevertheless, clocking in a very smart uptick. Havells, I think, has a upgrade from UBS with a buy rating and target price of 1900. So that stock was up somewhere around 3 percent or thereabouts. Let's talk about the earnings today. IndusInd Bank will be reporting its first quarter numbers.
Yeah.
Stable numbers expected with a 30% increase in profit on a YY basis and a 16 to 17% uptick in NII growth. And asset quality is likely to remain stable, but it's the MFI book that will be watched out for. Seasonality factor may play spoil sport for IndusInd Bank's MFI book as well. And of course, we've seen Bandhan Bank report some bit of stress in the MFI book as well. So, and of course, there's been another bit of news that IndusInd Bank will be considering fundraise on the 20th of July. So, IndusInd Bank in focus today on the back of earnings. In the second half, of course, we'll be watching out for all the volatility that's playing out on the Wall Street and whether or not we manage to remain at these 17,000, in fact 19,000, 800 levels or not. But of course, we'll be getting you all the action post market close at 3:30 p.m. Don't forget to tune in at for closing bell with me and Yatin. But for now, it's a goodbye from us. Thanks a lot for watching. For all your other news and updates, stay tuned to Moneycontrol.